The Celtic tribes of Britain. The Celtic tribes were the indigenous inhabitants of the British Isles before the Roman conquest, and the arrival of the Anglo-Saxons. The Celts migrated from continental Europe and settled in Britain from around 800 BC. They were made up of several distinct tribal groups, including the Picts, Scots, Britons, and Gaels. The Picts occupied the northeast of Britain, in the area that became Scotland. They were a confederation of tribes that were likely descended from the ancient Caledonians. The Scots were a Gaelic-speaking people that migrated from Ireland and settled in western Scotland. The Britons occupied most of the island, including the areas that became England and Wales. They spoke Brythonic languages that were ancestral to modern Welsh and Cornish. The Gaels, or Goidels, migrated from Ireland and were most prominent in northern Britain. They spoke Celtic languages like Irish and Scots Gaelic. The Celtic tribes were ruled by warrior elites and had an economy based on agriculture, animal husbandry, and trade. Their society was organized around clans and tribes, with allegiances based on kinship and warfare. They were pagan, with polytheistic religions led by druids. The Celts were accomplished metalworkers and created intricate metal artwork, tools, weapons, and jewelry. The Celtic tribes resisted Roman rule and fought against the Roman legions for many years. But ultimately, most of the southern Celtic tribes in Britain were conquered and absorbed into the Roman Empire, adopting Roman customs, religion, and language. The arrival of the Anglo-Saxons led to the gradual displacement and assimilation of most of the remaining Celtic peoples in Britain over the following centuries. However, the Celtic legacy lives on in the continued use of Celtic languages and the preservation of Celtic cultural traditions in the British Isles today.